Our bodies are constantly communicating with us, sending signals in ways that are often invisible, subtle, and easily overlooked. And one of the most fascinating examples of this silent communication is reflected in the ASMA test, or Anti-Smooth Muscle Antibodies, which reveals a story about the immune system and its interactions with smooth muscle cells in the body, particularly in organs like the liver and digestive tract. These antibodies are essentially markers that show when the immune system may be mistakenly identifying the body's own cells as threats, a phenomenon that is part of what we call autoimmunity. And while the idea of the immune system turning on itself might sound alarming, it is really just the body sending a warning signal, a gentle but persistent message that something in the balance of health may need attention. And this is a perspective that is incredibly empowering for older adults because it shifts the focus from fear to awareness, from reacting to disease to engaging proactively with wellness and listening to what the body is trying to tell us. The presence of asthma does not automatically mean there is a serious problem, but it acts as a biological indicator, much like a light on a car dashboard, drawing attention to processes that may be quietly unfolding before any visible symptoms appear. And this early insight is invaluable because it allows for thoughtful action, monitoring, and lifestyle adjustments that can influence long-term health outcomes. And it demonstrates that the human body is not passive. It is an intelligent, responsive system that is capable of signaling when intervention, support, or care might be needed, which is a reminder of the deep connection between knowledge, observation, and well-being. Understanding asthma also opens a door to appreciating the immune system not as a single function, but as a dynamic network that balances protection with restraint, highlighting the remarkable complexity and adaptability of our physiology. And it emphasizes that wellness is not merely the absence of illness, but the active maintenance of equilibrium within the body's internal systems, which requires attention, curiosity, and respect. For many older adults, recognizing what asthma represents can inspire a proactive approach to health that goes beyond medications and doctor visits, encouraging daily habits that support immune regulation, liver health, and overall vitality. And this mindset transforms health from a reactive process into a conscious, intentional practice where each decision, whether about diet, movement, hydration, or stress management, contributes to maintaining balance, preventing escalation, and supporting the body's natural capacity to sustain itself. And it also fosters confidence, agency, and empowerment because it shows that even subtle biological signals can guide meaningful action, offering a roadmap toward longevity and resilience while honoring the incredible intelligence and adaptability of the human body. Nutrition is one of the most powerful tools we have to influence our health, energy, and overall well-being. And when it comes to supporting the body, particularly as we age, every bite we take becomes an investment in strength, vitality, and resilience. And it's not just about eating to satisfy hunger or to count calories, it's about nourishing every cell, every organ, and every system with the building blocks it needs to function optimally, which is why a diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats is so transformative because these foods provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and essential nutrients that support immunity, reduce inflammation, and help maintain organ health, including the liver, which is often central in conversations about ASMA and autoimmune activity. And by choosing foods that strengthen these systems, we are essentially giving our bodies the tools to maintain balance, repair damage, and thrive rather than simply survive. Fruits and vegetables, especially colorful varieties, are not just visually appealing, they are packed with compounds that fight oxidative stress, calm inflammation, and protect cells from damage. And this is particularly important for older adults because as we age, our bodies become more vulnerable to inflammation, and consistent intake of nutrient-dense foods creates a protective environment where organs can function efficiently and tissues can repair themselves naturally. And it also supports energy levels, mental clarity, and mood, reinforcing the deep connection between what we eat and how we feel, think, and move throughout the day. Proteins are equally essential, not only for maintaining muscle mass, but also for supporting the immune system, producing enzymes, and facilitating the repair of tissues. And including lean sources like fish, poultry, legumes, and plant-based proteins ensures that the body receives amino acids that are critical for recovery and vitality, which is especially valuable for older adults who may experience gradual muscle loss or slower tissue regeneration. And pairing protein with a variety of whole grains and healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and seeds provides sustained energy, supports heart health, and stabilizes blood sugar, creating a steady foundation for physical activity and overall endurance. Hydration is another often overlooked aspect of nutrition because water is essential for digestion, circulation, detoxification, and maintaining cellular balance. And even mild dehydration can compromise energy, cognitive function, and metabolic processes. So drinking adequate water throughout the day is a simple yet profound way to enhance the benefits of a healthy diet, while also supporting the liver and kidney functions that help manage the body's internal balance, including immune activity and antibody responses like ASMA. Finally, nutrition is not only about physical nourishment, but also about cultivating mindfulness and respect for your body, because making conscious choices about what you eat encourages awareness, gratitude, and consistency. And when older adults embrace these habits, they are not just fueling their bodies for the present moment, but also creating long-term resilience, protecting organs, supporting immunity, and contributing to a sense of control and empowerment over their own health, which, when combined with gentle exercise, positive mindset, and thoughtful lifestyle habits, forms a complete approach to thriving, longevity, and overall well-being. Movement is one of the most powerful ways to nurture your body, support your health, and maintain vitality, especially as we grow older. And it doesn't have to be strenuous, complicated, or time-consuming to make a meaningful difference, because even gentle, consistent activity sends signals to every system in your body that you are attentive, engaged, and committed to well-being. And this simple act of moving becomes a celebration of what your body can do rather than a punishment for what it cannot, encouraging strength, flexibility, and endurance while promoting confidence and independence, which are invaluable gifts as we age. Light exercise, such as daily walking, stretching, yoga, or gentle bodyweight movements, works in subtle yet profound ways, improving circulation, enhancing lung capacity, supporting cardiovascular health, and maintaining muscle tone, which in turn helps the body manage energy more efficiently and respond more effectively to stress or immune challenges, including the subtle immune signals highlighted by ASMA. Because the better the circulation and organ function, the more effectively the body can balance inflammation, repair tissues, and sustain overall function, which is the foundation of long-term vitality and resilience. Even small bursts of movement, like standing up and stretching every hour, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or practicing balance exercises at home, have cumulative benefits, reinforcing joints, maintaining bone density, and reducing the risk of falls, which are concerns that naturally increase with age. And by integrating these small, intentional actions into daily life, older adults can maintain independence, prevent stiffness, and enhance the overall quality of life, creating a sense of empowerment and confidence that radiates into every aspect of daily living. And it reminds us that exercise is not just about physical appearance or athletic performance, but about honoring the body and keeping it capable, strong, and responsive. Exercise also has a profound effect on mental well-being because physical activity stimulates the release of endorphins, improves mood, reduces stress, and sharpens cognitive function, which are all crucial components of healthy aging. And when combined with mindfulness practices, breathing exercises, or gentle stretching routines, it provides a holistic approach that nurtures both mind and body, reinforcing the idea that wellness is multidimensional, where emotional, cognitive, and physical health are intertwined, and supporting one area naturally strengthens the others, creating a balanced, harmonious system. Another beautiful aspect of light exercise is that it fosters a sense of routine and purpose, encouraging consistency without overwhelming the body. And it offers opportunities for social connection, whether through group walks, fitness classes, or simply engaging with friends or family in movement-based activities, which contributes to emotional well-being and reduces feelings of isolation, both of which support immune function and overall health, making every step, stretch, or movement an investment in both physical and mental resilience. And by prioritizing gentle, sustainable exercise, older adults are not only maintaining their bodies, but also cultivating a mindset of possibility, empowerment, and forward momentum, embracing the capacity to thrive at every stage of life. Our daily habits shape our health in ways that are often more profound than any single action. And for older adults, cultivating mindful lifestyle practices becomes one of the most powerful tools for maintaining vitality, resilience, and well-being. Because every choice, from how we sleep to how we manage stress, sends signals to the body about what is safe, what is supported, and what needs attention. And when these habits are consistent and intentional, they create a foundation for balanced immunity, healthy organ function, and sustained energy, which enhances the body's ability to respond to challenges, including subtle immune signals like asthma, and to maintain harmony across complex systems. Sleep is one of the most fundamental habits for maintaining health because it is during rest that the body repairs tissues, consolidates memory, regulates hormones, and restores energy. And older adults who prioritize consistent, restorative sleep empower their bodies to recover fully, manage inflammation, and support liver and immune function, which are critical aspects of maintaining overall vitality. And even small improvements in sleep quality, like setting a regular bedtime, creating a calm nighttime routine, or reducing screen time before bed, can yield profound benefits for both mind and body, reinforcing resilience and enhancing daily performance. Hydration is another simple yet essential habit because water supports digestion, circulation, detoxification, and cellular function, and staying properly hydrated helps the body transport nutrients effectively, regulate temperature, and maintain optimal metabolic processes, which enhances energy, focus, and overall wellness. And when paired with a balanced diet, it ensures that the body has everything it needs to operate efficiently, reinforcing the systems that contribute to longevity and balanced immune responses, including the mechanisms that asthma may reflect. Stress management is equally vital because chronic stress can compromise immune function, increase inflammation, and strain organs, making mindful practices like deep breathing, meditation, gentle stretching, journaling, or simply taking quiet moments for reflection invaluable for maintaining balance. And these small practices cultivate a sense of calm, clarity, and emotional stability, which in turn supports the body's natural ability to regulate itself, recover from challenges, and thrive even in the face of external pressures, creating a profound ripple effect across mental, physical, and emotional health. Lifestyle habits also include thoughtful attention to environmental and behavioral choices, like limiting alcohol, avoiding smoking, spending time outdoors, and incorporating meaningful social interaction, because these actions reinforce a sense of control, engagement, and purpose, while reducing factors that could disrupt balance, energy, or immunity. And over time, these habits compound into a resilient system that supports overall wellness, longevity, and independence, while allowing older adults to feel confident and capable in managing their health proactively. And the consistent practice of mindful habits communicates to the body that it is valued, cared for, and supported, fostering both physiological and emotional harmony, which is essential for thriving and maintaining vitality at every stage of life. The mind is one of the most powerful tools we have for shaping our health and overall well-being, and cultivating a positive mindset can influence not only how we feel each day, but also how our bodies respond to stress, repair themselves, and maintain balance. Because optimism and mental resilience create an environment where the immune system functions more efficiently, energy levels are sustained, and the body is better equipped to handle challenges, including the subtle signals reflected by tests like ASMA, which remind us that the immune system and mental state are intimately connected, and that caring for one naturally supports the other, forming a foundation for vibrant, balanced health. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring difficulties or pretending that challenges do not exist. Rather, it is about approaching life with curiosity, adaptability, and a belief in our capacity to respond thoughtfully to change, which is especially empowering for older adults because it reinforces the idea that age is not a limitation, but an opportunity to embrace experience, insight, and deliberate choices that support well-being. And it encourages engagement with life in ways that are proactive, intentional, and enriching, fostering a sense of purpose, joy, and agency that radiates into every area of health and daily living. Gratitude is a simple yet profound practice that cultivates positivity because focusing on the aspects of life that bring joy, satisfaction, and connection trains the mind to recognize abundance and opportunity rather than scarcity or limitation. And when gratitude becomes a daily habit, it can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, enhance mood, and even support immune function, creating a ripple effect that strengthens both mind and body and helps older adults maintain resilience, clarity, and a sense of calm that supports long-term health and vitality, reinforcing the message that each day presents a chance to nurture oneself and respond to the body's needs with attentiveness and care. Visualization, affirmations, and mindful reflection are additional strategies that reinforce a positive mental environment, allowing older adults to set intentions, celebrate progress, and approach challenges with confidence. And these practices engage the mind in ways that support motivation, emotional stability, and cognitive clarity, which are essential for sustaining energy, maintaining focus, and fostering resilience in the face of life's natural ups and downs, while also indirectly supporting immune regulation, organ health, and overall physiological balance, because the mind and body are inseparably linked, each influencing the other in subtle and profound ways. Social connection and meaningful engagement also feed a positive mindset because relationships, shared experiences, and purposeful activities create a sense of belonging, support, and emotional nourishment that uplifts mood, reduces feelings of isolation, and strengthens mental resilience, which in turn contributes to a healthier body, more balanced immune function, and enhanced vitality, demonstrating that positivity is not only an internal practice, but also a social and relational one, woven into the way we interact with the world and with ourselves. And cultivating this positivity allows older adults to feel empowered, capable, and inspired, reinforcing the idea that health is not simply about physical function, but about holistic well-being, where mind, body, and spirit are nurtured together, creating a sustainable foundation for longevity, resilience, and a fulfilling, vibrant life.